To VAT, I'm sure lots of people will be interested in this one. We do not think that we should contemplate any increases in VAT rates at this time. We think that there is a need for the government to expand the fiscal space, but when inflation is at 34% and VAT is a consumption tax, we do not think that this is the right time for us to contemplate increasing the VAT rate. We think there is room for improvement in collection efficiency. We understand that collection efficiency is less than 40% as far as VAT is concerned. We think that there's a room for that, and we know that the tax system is responsive to such policy changes.
In modern states, taxes are the bedrock of public revenue, providing the resources required to deliver education, healthcare, infrastructure, and security. Yet, Nigeria, despite being Africa's largest economy, struggles with a tax-to-GDP ratio of just 6%, which is far below the global average and the World Bank's minimum benchmark of 15% for sustainable development. This is a challenge we must address if we are to reduce our reliance on debt financing and ensure fiscal stability and secure our future as a nation.
The lowest on the continent. In 2023, data from the International Monetary Fund showed that Nigeria's tax-to-GDP ratio was approximately 9.4%, compared to South Africa, which stood at 21.6%, Kenya at 14.1%, and Senegal at 19.1%. In 2023, the total tax or levies revenue collected by the federal, state, and local governments stood at 26.03 trillion. According to the Joint Tax Board, only about 35 million Nigerians pay tax, while only 9% of companies registered in Nigeria are captured in the tax net. This imbalance is unsustainable if we are to adequately fund critical infrastructure needed to build the Nigerian economy to a desirable level. Experts have estimated that Nigeria requires 3 trillion, 1.8 quadrillion over the next 30 years. That is equivalent to about $100 billion annually to bridge its infrastructure deficits. However, our IGR falls significantly short of the amount, leading the government to borrow substantially in order to bridge the funding gap. This reality highlights the urgency of implementing a tax reform that will simplify and enhance revenue collection, reduce reliance on borrowing, and drive sustainable